Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'd like to make this card. It's a happy birthday card using Southern Serenade, and I used the lacy part, the flowers, the happy birthday, and this flower, and on the inside I used the flower again, and on the happy birthday I used a little tiny flower. I also used the petal palette little embossing folder on both ends. I just put on like this and emboss this side, and then I emboss that side. You won't see the middle anyway, so we'll do that in a second. So let's just start our card. I'll put this over here. Okay. And this is in the Occasions catalog. What you'll need is your card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Then you will need a piece of Berry Burst cardstock, which measures, I've got it on centimeters. It measures 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then this one measures 4 inches by 4 inches. Then you'll need another piece of Berry Burst, which measures just over 2 3/4 inch. I will have the total measurements. Hold on, let me flip my, I can't do centimeters. I'll flip it to, that's why I moved it, because it's dirty on this side. Alright, so this is 4 1/8 square. And this is 4 inches square. The small piece is 2 7/8. And then this is 2 3/4 for the Whisper White. And then a small piece for your sentiment. And a piece of ribbon to make a bow. And my measure is about 10 inches. And that is all your card stuff that you will need. So, and I wanted to show you my new stamp apparatus, which will be out in the catalog in June. It's an awesome machine. You use this if you have stamps that have the rubber backing on the back. You can use this. If you don't have the rubber backing on the back, if the photopolymer, you use the matte. But we don't need it because we have the rubber stamps with the padding. So we're taking the matte off. And then what I did was, I have a grid here. This measures 7 inches by 7 inches. And it wasn't my idea. It was Artful Stamping. Ruth Trice. She made up this template. And it's artfulstamping.com, I believe. But then this is 7 inches by 7 inches square. And then you just draw your square here. And then another square, but as a triangle. And then you've got your 4-inch one. And then your 4-inch triangle. And then you have a 2 3/4 inch one. And, you know, your square too. And that's basically what that was. And I used this because it made it easier to do my background. Let me grab a magnet off the back. There's 2 magnets that come with these, and they're very, very strong. Pop that down. Put that up in the corner and put this on. Right there. Okay, and I'm going to do the background in Berry Burst. Now, if I had a stamping spot in the Lemon Lime Twist, I would use the stamping spot. I do better with the stamping spots, otherwise I get it all over the door part, but that's okay. It's easily cleaned. And I just put this down in the, I'll put it there, and I'll go around the whole thing like a triangle. And you close your door and pick it up, and then we'll stamp it. I think I need to move it over a little. And there we go. Move my magnet. Then I turn it a half a turn on the triangle now. Stick my magnet back on. And ink this back up. There we go. Again, to the square. Just keep it inside your square. Using the whole stamping pad on a large stamp is good, but on those small ones, I seem to get it where I don't want it. How I got that on there, I don't know. Right, just keep going. You could do just the 4, but you'd have a white spot, and you could sponge it, you know, with a little bit of the lemon lime twist, but you wouldn't have the lacy look there. So put that down there and move my thing around. There we go. There we go. I already inked it up, it'll be fine. There we go. You're not going to see the middle at all because we're covering it with the other triangle part we're going to do on the front. 2 more pieces. Keep that up in the corner. And the last one. Right. Okay, now I'm going to take the flower, this flower, and I'm going to place it where I want it. Take that off, clean that in a little. Pick up my flower. And I'm going to do this one in Berry Burst. The stamping spot works so much easier, quicker. Alright. And then we'll turn it twice. So we're getting the corner. Keep it on the triangle, in other words. And it puts them in the exact same spot in each corner for you. Stamp. There we go. And the last one. 1, 2. And the last one. There. Now that is this part done. So we'll put that there right now. Now we'll take the small 2 3/4 white. We'll put it here. Stick my magnet there. and I'm going to stamp the flower in Berry Burst. We'll just kind of center our flower on here. That'll be good. About right there. Pick it up with your door. I'm going to use Berry Burst. There we go. You can get these stamping spots in your paper pumpkins. And they sell blank ones that you can add your own inks to in the catalog. And they do have a few new ones with in the new occasions catalog. They have 2 sets of 4 in different colors. So there's that. Now let's, we don't need this anymore. We are just going to put this aside. But it's a brilliant, brilliant apparatus. Let me show you. If I take the magnet off, I might be able to show you better. This is, you know, like say you have a card and you want to put a word, you can stamp it, pick up your hinge, put it down, stamp it again. You don't have to move your stamp each time, and it'll be even all the way down. And then if you had another one, there's the second door. You could put a stamp down here and pick it up and stamp there, and you'd have all your words down there and your, say, a big flower down there. It's really pretty. I've been playing with it all day long. But this will be out in the catalog in June. Alright, so let's get our card ready to assemble. But first we have to stamp the happy birthday. So I'm just going to put that on a block. I'll pick a little block. Happy birthday. All right. And you can put it anywhere on here because you have to cut it down anyway. I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to use just my little guillotine cutter. And cut it down to about 1 inch. Yep, that's 1 inch right there. So through that. And then I want it cut flat against, almost against the happy birthday. The beginning of the H and the B. Make sure it's even. No. And I'll leave a little bit off on this for, I'll make it 2 inches. And we'll put the other flower on this. Move this aside. And we'll just put this little buds. Oh, need the ink again. And we're going to stamp it right about that. There we go. And what I did with those was I just took my Wink of Stella and I just put some little glitter on it, and it makes the Berry Burst ink run so your petals will look pink. Just color it all in, even the leaves. Just have pink. There we go. And I'll do this little bit here too. And you just rub off your brush off the side of your page like you would a water aqua painter. Okay. Now I'm going to run this through my Big Shot with the folder. I could bring it over. Might take up the whole thing. Let's see if I can do this. Playing with glitter. All right. Stick your folder on the edge. Oops, other way. I want the front there. The part with the stamping up would be the raised area. So you just put it in. And I moved it. Dear, dear, dear. I should have done over on the other table. All right. Let's see if I can pick that up now. Don't have much room here. There we go. That's one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think this is the prettiest embossing folder. And the other one looks like bamboo leaves. You get two little ones in your set. Always put your folder with the crease part towards the rollers. So stick that in there and roll it backwards. There we go. Move this out the way. And there we go. There's our embossed card. And I think we'll just take this little flower and stamp that inside this time. And you could stamp this on your envelope just to bring the envelope and the card together. Stamp it right there. Just put a little flower there. Oh, I have to do the Wink of Stella too. There we go. Rub it off so you don't have pink on it when you use it next time. All right. I'm going to put that flat just in case my Wink of Stella is a little wet. Don't know why I'm bringing that over. Okay, now take your larger piece of Berry Burst. And I'm going to use fast fuse. Maybe. And center it on here. There we go. And take your two smaller pieces. And center it on the Berry Burst. Oops, wait, that don't stick. Didn't have it centered. Always try to line up these three, and then the fourth one should be centered. There we go. That's much better. And this is going to fit exactly on here, corner to corner to corner to corner. So let's put that on there. I didn't want to put it on dimensionals because the card will be way too thick. Because we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. So let's center this, and the rest should go. There we go. And then we'll tape this again. And these are the 2017, 2019 in colors. The Berry Burst and the Lemon Lime Twist. So center that on your card. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the Happy Birthday, like that. And I'm going to put that on dimensionals. Just put a couple of dimensionals on this. Now, I did forget that. I want to just run the edges in the Lemon Lime Twist. So you've got a little bit of green on here. Brings the color in. So I didn't want to put another backing because the card will be thick enough. There. Now take your backings off, your dimensionals. And I like to pop it like above the sleeve here on an angle. So it just reaches the edge of your card. And then we'll put this away first. Then we'll take our ribbon and make a bow. You can make a bow by hand, or you can use a little machine like I do. Or a little, my husband made me a pegboard with little dowels in it, and I just tie my bows like this. So, pull it tight. And I attached the bow with glue dots. Let me pick up a glue dot here and stick it right in this corner. Take the backing off. These are out of the paper pumpkins too. And I'll put one on the back of the bow as well. There we go. Peel. And we'll sit that right there. And then take your scissors and trim away to where you would like it to be. On an angle. Now, I need a wee tiny bit more off of that one. Yeah. And there's your card. There is a hole there. Okay. I thank you for watching all the measurements, because I know it was a bit confusing at first because I had the centimeter side on because my paper was dirty. But all the measurements will be on my website. Visit my blog, and I'll have the instructions and measurements on there. And check out my other videos and my blog posts there. There's lots of cards, lots of ideas for you to maybe get some inspiration from, and you can make some. I appreciate you watching. If you need a demonstrator, I would appreciate you choosing me. I'd be thrilled, actually. If you'd like to join my team, there is a place on my website that has join my team. You could click on that for more information, and you could contact me if you like. There's a contact me button on there. You have a great evening. Thank you. Good night.